I'm Elliot. I'm a senior political science major, and I studied abroad in the Czech Republic in spring of 2016. So my classes at UCSB were a lot more difficult, in my opinion, than the classes I took in the Czech Republic. The one difference that I really noticed was attendance is mandatory in this program. It didn't really bother me, but I know a lot of people that I went to schools other than UCSB where attendance wasn't mandatory, and they weren't really a fan of that. I took 3 political science classes and I got credit for all 3 of them, and I also took a literature class and got credit for that as a GE. The food was a lot cheaper than it is in the United States, and getting around was very nice. There's a metro system and it's very accessible, and they provide you with a metro card that will last you for the entire length of the program. And the housing was amazing. I loved my apartment, and I lived with 1 Czech roommate, and I had 2 other Americans that lived with us as well. The one thing I noticed when I was abroad was that my friends didn't necessarily live right down the street like they do here in Isla Vista, and it was really cool because you got to travel around other parts of the city to get to their apartments or go out for dinner, and some people saw it as a hassle, but I really liked it a lot because you got to see different parts of the city, and it was just a lot of fun. When I was in high school, there was a friend I made who was an exchange student at my high school from the Czech Republic, and I've kept in touch with him ever since high school, and I reconnected with him and made a ton of friends and met his friends. We all played soccer every Wednesday night, and I went back a few months ago to visit them as well. I traveled around Europe a lot, and I also explored a lot of the Czech Republic and Prague in my free time. I actually am trying to visit every country in the world, and I'm also trying to find a job abroad right now, just right out of college. If you're going to the Czech Republic, I would just say that you should take advantage of all the programs and offerings that are offered within the program. So every weekend or so there's a trip to a different country, or within the Czech Republic there's different field trips, and everything is paid for, and I highly recommend it. I went to Dresden, which is in Germany. I had friends that went to other parts of the Czech Republic and visited castles, and they really enjoyed it. I really think students should study abroad just to get a different perspective on the world. You meet people from not only other parts of the world, but you also meet kids from other parts of the country, and I met kids that had very different views on life, and it really opened my mind. The most important part I got out of my study abroad experience was just a better perspective on the world. I am now not really as timid or afraid to be who I am or to go explore new opportunities.